Ok, estoy grabando. No, de hecho estoy preguntando si el micrófono funciona. Hello.
We need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind. Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so not anywhere I can test it out yet. Turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid. Why does I'm? Don't worry, it's just. We'll give it a
En
try.
realidad,
Thanks, Yehaw.
en vida real, los fuegos artificiales sí dejan sorda a la gente porque es como las bombas. El sonido les causa daño auditivo.
Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Sí, ok. Toda esta cosa que pasamos, todo el tiempo que pasamos en Inazuma. Compensación por error en la descripción de la constelación de la Llorona. Estamos en la constelación de la identidad de Eutimia Electro. Los efectos reales no sufrieron ningún cambio. El programa de cuando llegó el plano enemigo con el ataque normal que mientras está bajo los efectos de mente una víctima Yay, siempre toqué más para la Shogun. Vamos a ver si ya podemos como ir a la tienda y sacar PlayStation Store. Se me olvidó, sí. Not yet. Ay, eso no fue intencional. Ningún. Ok. Eventos especiales son eventos online. Ok, espera hasta la noche 005. Saben que me muero por hacer la cosita de pescar. O ya está habilitada. Lo puse en la 00. Ve al lugar indicado cerca de la sede de la comisión Tenjo. ¿Dónde es? En Rito, ¿no? A veces lo olvido. Un personaje está ocupado, no puede, un personaje está ocupado en la otra completa misión Carta Chisato para intervenir con... Carta Chisato. Ok, voy a parar principal porque qué onda.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
Encuentra Kuto Kumanji. Kumaji. Ok, no leo bien.
You! The warrant is...
Shit, ¿cuántas veces va a pasar esto antes de que aprenda que no puedo hacer eso? Tengo que subirme. ¿Es esa persona?
You! The
Puta
warrant is
madre.
for your arrest!
¿Cuántas veces me pasará eso antes de que lo haga bien? Soy una babosa. Dubida. Ah. Mira.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. We need to get rid of them, or I won't after I get the document. Let's meet back also. If I do get caught, is this real? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. What firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. They're all coming this way. Quick, run!
¿Para qué lado iba esto, anyway? ¡Ah! Y vuelve a casarte. You shit. Ay, picha. Santísimo. ¿Vieron qué rápido fue? Mega festival pirotécnico. Voy a tomar. Wow. Perrito lindo.
Well, how did it go?
Ni yo mismo sé.
Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu. I know exercise helps you. I feel so... No, I can't sleep yet. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about. Here you go.
Y si encontraron el documento, nos van a dejar una pila de cosas que nada que ver.
What are we looking?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiaya was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This
Okay.
should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiaya. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goose.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiaya. If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the...
Aún tengo protogemas. No. Vamos a ver cuántas protogemas nos dan los megalogros que tuvimos. 5. ¡Ja! Ten cuidado. ¿Qué vamos a hacer si no está alguien para salvarnos? La última vez fue Toma que nos ayudó. Ay, ya acá. Nest. Qué raro. ¿Cómo que estamos aquí? No entiendo por qué algunas cosas no se marcan primero. Ay.
Lady Gucci, here I am, as promised.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your money.
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan.
Siento que esto va a ser el típico cliché de la niña a la que robaron cuando era chiquita y cree que los papás originales la abandonaron.
So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Se dan cuenta de lo chiquititas que somos, a diferencia de Sara.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this?
Chon. Está en chino.
I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Cujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Utter disregard for human life.
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
Oh, era su familia.
Commission. They are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Wow, qué sorpresa, te lo dijimos hace 3 días.
Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryo Commission to the Fatili, the head of the...
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you.
Pobrecita.
Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held... This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Ey, pero no nos grites a nosotros, ¿qué culpa teníamos?
Pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryo rebellion is successfully underway. Yep.
Hold on, traveler. There's something.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god. You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day.
Ya nos usamos deseo una vez.
Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent. Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The
Nos va a salvar, ¿verdad?
Kami shrine are very potent. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the traveler.
I'm sorry. Well then.
Irremediablemente ingenuo. Ah, mira, ahí en cobre. Pero no me puedo meter, así puedo.
Time to celebrate! Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4!
¿Qué? ¿Oh? Oh. Un segundo y mi estamina, ok. Ok, nos van a ver.
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I... But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this...
Espérate, espera, Sara. Estamos a tu paso. Acabo de hacer así. Necesito pararnos. Dios mío. Jesus Christ. ¿Qué hacemos nosotros con el equipo? Todavía no tenemos activos, evidentemente. Tengo que subirla de nivel. Aunque si Yehaw iba primero en fila, pero bueno, como sea. Que Dios nos ampare. Bueno, de hecho, ¿a cuánto estamos de nivel? Voy a darle de comer a Yehaw primero. Solo por si acaso. Solo por si acaso. Porque la última vez que nos enfrentamos a la Shogun casi nos mató a todos. ¡Ay, vamos con Sara! Se supone que Sara... ¡Ay, Sara es un arco! Ay, yo odio a los arqueros de este juego. Ay, los odio. Ah, pero la vamos a probar, no me impide usarla.
Who goes there? Soldiers, quick! I must withdraw.
Uy, siempre quise hacer esto.
Show me what you've got.
Responsabilidad de asuntos internos, no sé, el tercer mundo lo hacemos de manera más civilizada. Ok, Sara. Sara.
Strike first.
No turning back.
I'll spare nothing. Don't hold back.
De hecho, creo que
Orders received.
lo bufea un chingo.
Worthless.
Ah.
Worthless.
Soldiers, quick!
Boring.
Watch your step.
Puta madre.
I swear by my sword.
Get them!
Puta madre.
Allow me. Strike first. Show me what you've got.
Perdón, Kiki, le dieron un putazo accidentalmente por mi culpa. Fue pichis, me asusté.
Stop! Sarah, have you...
Master.
Go on, ask him. Don't.
Master Takayuki. I've seen the report to the throne
Tal
and
vez.
the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
Capitalismo, Sara, capitalismo.
So this is how my documents went missing from him.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand.
Oh. Oh.
Please tell me, Master.
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui. The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld.
Como dije, Snezhnaya, los Fatui, Tercereza, lo que sea, hallaron la manera de meter cuchara en el asunto, en los asuntos de Inazuma.
For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity.
Pobre Sar.
So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Oh.
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me. When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, after all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior.
But Master, what about loyalty?
Ay, Sara hija.
Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servant. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you, hypocrite, preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness.
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that. As would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path?
The end of the path?
But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
¿Tú crees que la fucking muñeca te va a escuchar?
Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat.
Madres.
You're the one behind all this?
No!
Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. What?
Sarah stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshu? You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this!
En Tevia, no estamos en Tevia. No hay más cofres. Che, viejo hijo de
As long
puta.
as we have the Muso no Hitotachi.
Muy chino, no sé, la verdad me da igual. Viejo conche de tu madre. We can ride. No hay cofres, solo para ver si hay cofres. Y así no nos van a capturar o algo así. ¿Cómo nos salimos de aquí sin toparnos al... Hueputa. ¡Hay un cofre, un cofre! Hueputis.
Celebrate. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you okay? ¿Ah? ¡Sara! ¿Qué onda? Are you okay, man? Okay, ¿está bien? What the What the fuck? Sara no lo pensó 2 veces. Pobre gente. Pobre gente. ¿Y por qué atacarían a Sara? ¿Por qué atacarían a Sara? Ay, me curé yo. Bueno, no, la verdad es que creo que estaba curada. Sí. ¡El Shogun! He's ignore.
The way people charge in here as they please. So, if I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have Have you learned your lesson?
Oh no!
No!
The
Sara!
right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not your.
Then I apologize, almighty Shogun.
Uy, ignora, déjame meterte en lo que te importa.
I know. You can't get me out of
Chinga tu
here.
madre.
Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. So you came to expose... I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care not. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity.
Sara está... Voy a hacer un meme con Sara en el piso, espérense ahí.
Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives?
Ok. La Shogun está metida en su conciencia. No sabe que la
Almighty
tremenda...
Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
El putazo que le dieron a Sara.
That's ancient history. The Tsaritsa's dream is these other mundane details you insist on mentioning? They're just necessary sacrifices.
Me da
That's all.
curiosidad, ¿quién es Ignora? ¿Quién es realmente Ignora? ¿Qué es lo que...? No es una persona normal, obviamente, y no es un adepto como ninguno de ellos. ¿Será el familiar de Serena? ¿Y cómo es que todos están de acuerdo con ella?
For what it's worth, I've grown
¡Ya!
tired of
¡Arranquémosle la jeta!
before you go
Stop
saying
talking!
something you can't take back. Remember that you're Inazuma's most
Shut up.
charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of... I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Hace mucho no escuchamos su voz.
Proceed.
Nunca había...
Now
La
you're
Shun
full
como...
of surprises today.
Dense.
So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you. I'll admit that I
No
never
nos vamos a dar
expected to
contra-
be in a situation where you are aware that the loser must die.
¡Al fin!
Are you Then I will deign to share this last...
Esto es por 20, hija de tu madre.
A lesson
Hace
on
rato que quería
harbinger
meterme a la
power and
Ignora.
elegance? As you wish.
Hace rato que quería putearme a las Ignora. Chica tú. Mucho rato que quería putearme a las Ignora. Ay, el hielo intensifica el ataque de Yehaw. Chingue tu madre.
Your hands on me. Harbinger power has been I will manifest my destiny anew.
¿Qué hago?
Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Chale, ¿qué hago? Ah, mira, chistoso, tiene poder de hielo. Ay, el güey. Me encanta que esa... Ah, esa era la imagen que yo me imaginaría que tuviera, que tendría. Si fuera así... Es un boss raro, tengo que decir. A su manera es un boss raro. Absorbe la energía de las polillas del otro carmesí. ¡No! ¿Cómo hago para no morirme? Fucking shit. Fucking shit. Creí que sería fácil. A ver, revivamos a alguien.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Voy a morirme, evidentemente creo que no voy a resistir. Evidentemente creo que no voy a resistir. No voy a resistir, evidentemente no. Fucking shit.
I must live on.
Ay, ya, déjenme seguirme puteando a Signora, ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué onda?
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for
Chal,
transgressors.
viejo.
Life goes on. Faster.
Ay, tengo que estar dando vueltas por 30 minutos a esta cosa. Ya, baja, cobarde. Ah, eso era lo que tenía que hacer. Ay, eso tiene sentido.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Puta que me parió.
Faster. Okay, faster. Rise. Ay.
En flick.
Faster. Okay, faster.
The pale flame smolders.
Sacred name. Fortune preserver. Fast.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Don't want
¡No!
to be back.
Ay, valimos verga. Valimos absoluta verga.
Power cord.
Iré verga. Ay, Diosito, sálvame. Ay, You know what? Vamos a revivir a Chichi y vamos a usar el poder de Jin.
Swear by my sword.
Esto es una mala idea, lo sé.
Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Dios mío. Lo siento. Yes! Oh, ay, mira. Oh. El del Lucian la volvió loca. Oh.
Hail flame.
¿Ahora qué hago?
Waste your frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires
Ah,
of sin
mira
and
qué
retribution, your
cool.
soul will be incinerated.
Incinerated. Okay, okay, I guess.
Okay, faster.
Kiki ha sido de mucha utilidad en esta batalla. No he dicho nada hacia...
Not every wound will heal. Power cord.
Si tú crees.
Disappear.
Ok, esta fue una estúpida idea.
Immolation. A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Ah, es chistoso que tenga dos Delusion. No sabía eso, eso se podía. Y son como el elemento contrario, entonces es lo más curioso. Ah, supongo que la de hielo es su visión y este es su Delusion. Ah, qué chistoso. Chichi, chichi. I guess. Ah.
Come, put up a fight.
Lo siento, Kiki. No quise, no quise. Perdóname.
Not every wound will heal.
Se movió la hija de puta. No le voy a... Ay, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Ah, y se ignora la bruja carmesí, entonces... Ah, entonces ella sí es una adepti como tal. O tal vez es una bestia mística o algo así.
Call me a witch. Not even ashes will remain.
Eso, oh.
Hear me.
No tenemos de otra.
Come, put up a fight.
Feel the beat. Rise.
I put up a fight, but the thing is... Ah, es chistoso, se lo baja menos porque ella es de fuego. Le baja menos vida, diría, perdón.
Power cord.
Chiquiqui. Ok, esto fue difícil, pero parece que lo logré. Espero que no tenga una tercera etapa como la de Noel.
So strong.
Oh. Ña, 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 ña. Y ahora... Pues verde. Me encanta cómo camina. ¿Que nos va a empalar o algo así? Ay, no lo vayas a matar. No lo vayas a matar. ¡No! ¡Stop!
Tui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you!
¿Qué?
Filthy rats! All of you!
¡Ay, santo! La... ¡Sí! ¡Yes!
You are the enemy of eternity.
Ay, madres.
But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Jesus Christ. ¡No! ¿Qué está pasando? ¡No me puedo! ¡No me puedo mover!
Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the
No.
Ronin Shogun's almightiness.
¿Qué está pasando? Ha muerto. ¡Ay, qué triste!
One strike from the Shogun and now Senor is gone.
La verdad es que ya le habíamos bajado todas las...
Not what she deserved. But Paimon still can't help but feel upset.
Sí, yo tampoco, es que... No sé, o sea, no me imaginaba que la iba a matar como tal.
Collecting all the no-seeds. Huh? Traveler, you got a headache?
Sí, eso pensé, no me puedo mover.
Chin up.
¿Qué le pasa?
Get out of this place.
Estamos poseídos. No, ni siquiera, no me puedo ni siquiera, o sea, no me puedo mover. ¿Qué está pasando? What is happening? No me puedo, no puedo. Ok. Filo del pensamiento vacío. Estamos poseídos. ¿Qué está pasando?
Executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi? It was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. But if so,
¿Dónde está Paimon? ¿Qué está pasando?
defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back in time.
Estamos en el plano de Utimia. O no sé dónde estamos. No sé qué está pasando. Bueno, ok.
We'll be like lambs to the slaughter.
No nos deja ni pausar el diálogo.
Maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while.
¿Qué te pasa?
There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe.
No entiendo. ¿Qué pasa?
Are you okay? You're so silent.
Ok.
But there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku.
Ok.
Light broken out or something?
No puedo... No me podía mover.
Well, let's go see what the situation
Oh, no me puedo
is, shall
mover. No puedo escoger a dónde voy. Si estamos poseídos, esto va a terminar muy mal. ¿Qué onda?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Kazuma. ¡No! Oh. Oh. Jeez. Oh. los va a volar a todos. Vamos a sincronizarnos con la estatua. Right? Ay, siempre es la misma estrategia. Ya sacó otro truco, amiga. Siempre es lo mismo.
So we meet again.
Jesús, al menos me van a giliar, sí.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this.
Hija de tu maldita madre.
If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Oh, the Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will... Rather, those who have lost their lives... Traveler, there seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
No servirá de nada la eternidad si no tienes un pueblo que gobernar. Ay, ¿qué pasa aquí?
That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
No estoy aquí para debatir, estoy aquí para sacarte la chucha. Bueno, le sacamos la chucha de Ignora y... pues ya.
Well then, you who would defy...
Imagino que será más fácil, espero que sea más fácil. Chisto fast breaks. ¡Carajo! No hace falta decir que, que el entrenamiento no sirvió para nada, right?
This ends now. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Comida.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Madre. Me quita como 17% por mes, o sea, what the fuck?
Requires special attention.
Esto es horrible.
Barbados, guide us. Strike dead.
Useless.
Jesucristo Redentor, we are not much for her.
Get out of my way.
Opening box of Adeptitrix. Life goes on.
Power cord.
Se supone que la idea es que nos agarre a putazos, ¿no? Y al final sea como que agarramos un momento de vulnerabilidad para que ella entre y la convenza. Ay, sí, otra vez esta shit. Dar por recibido. Estamos aquí para demoler tus ideas.
Inferior.
Ok. No lo íbamos a lograr anyway. Si no puede, o sea, si un ejército entero no puede con ella, no dudo que nosotros podamos. Baby. Yo sabía que eso nos iba a salvar, era obvio. Ya sabía que Yemiko era quien la iba.
This was your doing?
No, no.
Jaja, ella va a demoler tus
Who
ideas.
taught you how to place your consciousness in objects? Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you.
Vamos a razonar con con la estatua. I thought so.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
¿Qué onda? ¡Otra vez! Sí, ya, deja de hacer eso.
Your verdict is decided.
Ay, ahora sí ya es más
All
fácil.
will be severed.
Hey, not the guitar!
Lo siento. No es ni un destello, diría
All
yo.
returns to silence.
Ahora sí ya es más fácil. Ya es como...
Your
Oops.
verdict is decided.
¿Qué está pasando? ¿Por qué se están recargando los poderes tan rápido?
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver, Wheel of Life.
The day has finally come.
¡Y revive! ¡Bastante cool! Pues un glitch. ¿Qué acaba de pasar? Ya, vete a la ching. ¡No! 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 Ah.
You've lost, eh?
Qué fácil fue. Supongo que era normal que fuera
I
fácil.
have.
Why can you
Bebé.
not trust your people? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
Ah, por el poder de la ambición era lo suficiente para vencer a...
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans can't, so are we to just abandon the notion of
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow.
¡Ay, ella chiquita! ¡Ay, ellos tienen versiones chiquititas como en Noragami!
With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation strike forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned.
Respeto.
When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma. But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention.
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses.
Bueno, al parecer tú tampoco, y por algo hiciste esta
I
estupidez.
have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
Esta puede ser una réplica de cómo era el mundo cuando sucedió esa guerra, cuando pasó eso, cuando ella se murió.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you.
How long will that take?
As a fox envoy, I have an excellent memory, so it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Seeing you again is
Since you are willing to admit...
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Bueno, la verdad es que así o te matábamos.
But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
Okay, bien.
You are the one who's been acting... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree.
Y ahora ya...
Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart.
Pero...
Beyond the plane of
Señora!
euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you.
Señora.
Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope.
Ay, la guerra en Inazuma acabó entonces. Y qué lindo. ¡Ay, el gatito!
But some ambitions
El gatito. Ah, yo sabía que íbamos
outlive
a ver
their
el gato.
masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So, aquí acabamos la historia de Inazuma. ¿Faltará algo?
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway?
Paimon no pudo entrar.
Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha.
¿Cómo?
Paimon was super worried,
¿Qué
you know.
significa que Paimon no haya podido entrar?
So, maybe the reason Yae Miko is look...
No creo.
Talk to the electric
Sí, sí, es que...
whenever you are trusted. What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here! Seems like someone's...
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was true. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute.
No sé qué me pasó. No sé en qué momento.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way.
Wait a second. As in, the little thing that looks something like...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? No, she's...
Oh,
Yo creo que ya lo sabe.
I handed that over.
You did...
¡Madres!
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers.
Pero...
In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
Entonces... eso significa que Val no obtiene toda su energía adéptica de parte de la Gnosis. ¡Qué raro!
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it.
Ah, claro.
As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia.
Es porque Celestia... por la guerra...
Thus,
se
the
mató a la
Gnosis
otra.
became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one at the... Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I...
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree.
We did.
Well, but, so, anyway, you...
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
No creo que ella sepa nada.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still have doubts about A, not only does she not fit your description,
but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago. That's good to hear.
Don't worry.
De verdad creemos que ella lo era.
As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking
Vamos a
you.
Natlan o algo así, o alguna cosa así.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there's one other before A began modifying her own godly form.
So, you mean there are 3
No. The prototype was merely a proof of The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own
Not the Fatui.
Ay, la teoría sobre escaramuchis
Some eccentric
tiene algo de
geniuses in
razón.
the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the
Ah,
prototype
esta
puppet
teoría era
is now
real.
known as
Sí, sí
the
tenía
Bad
razón. Qué curioso.
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro...
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods,
Ah, eran
Baal and
gemelas.
Beelzebul.
Oh.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them.
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
Sí
That
tiene algo
was
que
when A
ver.
began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty.
Wow.
De hecho, Natlan, ¿no?
After leaving Inazuma,
Ah,
I
Sumeru.
think it...
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for... But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable... In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord...
lesser lord.
Tienen reina.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people... I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. I wish you all the best. Are you sure? Okay then, keep it safe. There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. I see. But that is mere... Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be... Continue on your journey.
Misión completada. Ay, bueno, terminamos la historia de Inazuma, supongo. I can fucking guess. No hay más misiones Arconte por ahora, por lo menos no en Inazuma. Pero lo que da misión, la misión de Baal, no. Todavía no, not yet. Hace mucho que no hago. Me da mucha pereza hacerla anyway. La Utimia solitaria. Ok, voy a parar aquí, solo que... Ay, se terminó tan rápido, siento yo, la historia de Inazuma. Es una microhistoria. Es triste por TP, él no se merecía eso. De hecho, quisiera ver a TP. Supongo que murió. Nah, no vale la pena llorar por eso. Pobrecito, pero... Ay, es cierto que acá... Ok. Bueno, adiós supongo, sí, voy a seguir, pero ya aquí acaba la historia principal.